Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
Hi everyone, it's Fafa Gilbert here of Ndudu by Fafa, and I hope you are inspired to try all my recipes. Thank you all for your likes and support. But if you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, can you please do me that favor and please click that subscribe button like now? And that notification button will automatically come up, that ding dong. Just click that. What that means is each time I actually do upload a video, it's delivered straight to your email address. No stress, straight AI. Straight AI. So you can relax and then enjoy it when you want to.
And inspired by the Ghanaian Abunubunu, which is actually the spinach soup, I'm actually making this creative one. Yet again, I'm actually using stuff that I actually have in my fridge. So some of the ingredients might not necessarily be what is used, but that's what I have. And I'm always inspired by my motherland. This is a healthy soup to actually enjoy and very easy to make. So I'm starting off with my fish stock. Now all I did was I actually got some bones from my fishmongers and I actually just boiled the bones of the fish and I ended up with my fish stock. That's how simple it is. To that I'm actually adding my onions and some green chili peppers. And to that I'm also grating about a teaspoonful of ginger because I don't want this to be too spicy. I just want it perfect. But if you do like it spicy, you can add more ginger, not a problem. But all I want to do is to infuse some natural flavors. Be gracious, the Edianeno Bayede Unza. You can see that I'm actually lacking words today, aren't I? Another thing will be to actually use your smoked tilapia as your fish stock. If you get some smoked tilapia, just add some water and just boil it and just use that as a base for this dish because that would have that smokiness and beauty about it. So now I'm actually adding my prawns just quickly, just to allow the flavors to infuse. And then I'm also adding a tablespoonful of my shrimp powder. Now I'm going to remove the prawns because I don't want to overcook it, but it's just to allow that flavor to infuse and just for me to also make sure that the flavors are building up beautifully. Exactly. It's all about the textures and flavors and everything with me. Now if you don't like to see your onions chunky like this, you can blend your onions, not a problem at all. So now I'm actually going to remove my prawns because they've actually just been in this hot stock just for about, let's say, under 40 seconds. So that's more than enough and that's it. I'll put it aside. So now that I've actually got this, I'm now going to be using my octopus. Because that's what I have available. Now I'll tell you what, I loved it actually with this octopus, and this soup when I actually finished making it, my husband just finished it. He just kept going for more and more and more, and it's just a great dish to actually have now, especially now the weather is cold, and it's also equally healthy. So I've just added my octopus. Now if you don't have octopus, you can add your snail to it, you can add mushroom. This you can actually turn to a vegetarian stock as well if you actually wish to do so. So I'm just going to bring this to the boil for about 2 to 3 minutes because this yet again is a quick recipe to follow. So at this point, just place your wok or your saucepan on the medium heat and actually blanch your spinach. If you're using contumely, then you need to actually contumely add the cocoyam leaves, which we do use in Ghana. If you're using that, you need to boil it for about 7 to 8 minutes. So you add your onion and some pakbashito petit bell chilies, and that just gives it that flavor. This blanching of your spinach should not take more than like a minute, and that's done. So I'm adding my salt to my stock, and then I'm actually going to scoop some of the stock out with some of the onions and a bit of the chili because I'm going to be blending everything together. So once I've actually done that, I'm now going to be adding my smoked fish. Now the fish doesn't take long to cook, and so that's the last thing that I do add to this mixture. I'm using the same smoked mixed fish that I actually used for my fish cakes for this recipe because yet again the smoked haddock actually adds this beautiful flavor to it. So I'm now adding my prawns actually back to it. Now at this point, this would only need to cook for another 2 minutes, and I've blended my spinach and everything together, so I'm just going to add this to it and boil it just for another minute because I don't want the fish to overcook. This is just flavor zone. You see, look how green this is. And there's a trick to actually making sure that your spinach stays this green and bright and nutritious. is blanching. Now when I say blanching, it just means that you place the spinach in hot water and you for about 20 seconds, and you take it out and you run it under cold water, so that actually retains the color and all the nutrients as well. So it's as if you're opening the pores and shutting the pores immediately, and that's the trick. So that's why you're having this beauty going on. You know me and waste, no, we're enemies. So of course I've rinsed my blender and I've just poured that in there. So I'm just going to bring this to the boil. But now, remember, I've not used any stock cube or anything. This is just the stock, but I need to add this sort of miso flavor. Now this miso flavor is actually something that I can actually get out of dawa dawa. Now dawa dawa is also known as nere seeds, and it's actually popular in West Africa and used mostly by the people in the northern part of Ghana. And I do like that flavor actually that it adds to dishes. So yes, this has actually been boiling perfectly, so I'm just adding half a teaspoonful. Now you don't want to add any more than that because it does overpower the dish and you don't want that. So now you've got this refreshing, like gingery, slightly but smoky and fishy, nutrient-packed soup. Ooh, I'm now adding some fillet of salmon that I actually had in the fridge. Best way to use up all your leftovers. I'm like, yeah, you're going in there. So I actually leave this actually cook for a minute, and then I turn the heat off, and the residual heat will just cook the fish perfectly, and it cooks everything just beautifully. Flavor na it was say do anyway more. I am about flavor zone and tanyalo into the avinalo. It do anyway there. Neko fear, no touch anybody into yo hammy. Ona. And you just serve this beautifully. What have I been saying? I'm just, saying how great and delicious this is, and it's a must try, and you have to try it. Yeah. Also, you can use like your frozen spinach, which is equally good. And I hope you've actually enjoyed this episode. And thank you all for voting. So here you have it. Now this soup will be perfect with a plantain fufu, which you can actually find the recipe in one of our previous videos, but I'll put a link up there so you can click on that and watch it.
Now I also would like it if you could try the recipes and leave a feedback with your comments, because that's the only way I can grow. And also leave comments as to what recipes you'd like me to do. If I don't know how to make it, what I'll do is I'll teach myself, or I'll find out more about it and research, and at a later date it will be updated. Because I love to learn and I love to explore dishes, and I'm sure you also do enjoy the dishes. Don't forget to like the video as well and share with your family and friends. Don't keep the secret to yourself. This is an open secret.
Find the transcript of this recipe, including the list of ingredients and measurements, on my blog indudubaifafa.blogspot.com. Now, I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also Snapchat, which is quite new, as Indudubaifafa. Yeah, so do pass by and say hi. Until next time, be nice, be you, be beautiful, and I love you. Take care of you.